Hey, what's up guys, it's Hoodman360, and today I'm going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. So let's get this started. Now, when I was a kid, I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan. I watched the 2003 cartoon, I watched the 2012 Nickelodeon series, I had the video game based on the 2012 series. Hell, I even have the fucking 2014 Michael Bay movie and the 2007 movie. However, it's been a long time since I've seen those movies, and it's also been a long time since I've seen anything Ninja Turtles related. I didn't even watch the new Nickelodeon series, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I heard it was great, so maybe one day I'll watch it. So, Mutant Mayhem was technically my reintroduction to the Ninja Turtles franchise, and as a fan of the series from 10 years ago, I think they did a fantastic job with Mutant Mayhem. I really enjoyed this film. Now, it's time to talk about what I liked and what I didn't like. Okay, so first of all, I obviously like the characters. Leo, Donnie, Raph, Mikey, Splinter, and April. With April, I like that they made her want to be a reporter, but she always gets nervous and even projectile vomited once. I also like Splinter's backstory. And with his backstory, the public saw him and hated him for who he was, and that made him protective of his sons. Speaking of them, the broship between our four turtles was awesome as always. My favorite character was always Leo. He's the oldest brother who has to watch out for Donnie, Raph, and Mikey. And honestly, I can relate to that because in my family, the older brother is me. However, they did add something new to Leo, which I'm pretty mixed about. They made him a simp towards April. And you think that they will learn after Donnie from the 2012 series. How much of a simp was he, you might ask? Well, I think it's time to start a new thing on my channel. Every time I see a simp in any movie or TV show, I take 4 different types of simps and see which one they're most connected to. I'm gonna call it the simp ranking. So the first kind of simp we have is Cody from Total Drama Island. This kind of simp is constantly hitting on girls. However, one girl he simped for had a crush on another guy, so Cody hooked them up with each other. The second simp is Mordecai from Regular Show. This simp simps for one girl, however he would constantly get mad if his friends told him to stop. The third simp is Greg Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This kind of simp constantly hits on girls, similar to Cody. However, sometimes he turns into an incel. And our final simp is our biggest one, Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. This kind of simp constantly hits on girls like Cody and Greg. However, with this one, when he gets rejected, he cries, screams, and acts like a little bitch. He's probably the worst case I've ever seen. Although if you guys know of an even worse simp than him, please let me know. Until then, Zenitsu is our winner. Anyways, I'll probably put Leo with Mordecai since the way he tries to flirt is almost on par with him. Although granted, Leo didn't do anything douchey like Mordecai, but at least Cody is more capable of getting a girlfriend. And no, I don't count Sierra. Anyways, there were also some cool new characters in this film. The main villain, Superfly, was pretty cool, and his backstory was interesting. He was created by a scientist named Baxter Stockman, and he hates humans because the government tried to kill him, and they actually killed Baxter Stockman. His henchmen were also great too. My favorite of all the henchmen was the lizard that Mikey befriended. He was a pretty funny character. I also really love the animation in this film. I'm so happy that the animation studios are getting inspired by movies like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish. The action was also really good. In fact, there was this one car chase scene between the Turtles and the other mutants, and they actually fucking played a little bit of the song What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes, I think. And then they played the He-Man version of that song. That part was fucking brilliant. Most of the humor was also really good in this film too, and it mostly came from Leo, Donnie, Raph, and Mikey. As usual, they all work extremely well together, and I think they were all at their best here. The final battle was also great. The ending where they finally got accepted into the real world was also great. However, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get themselves jobs and an apartment. Because you think that since they're now accepted, they could live like normal people now. But, oh well, whatever. Maybe the next movie. And finally, the post-credit scene. I think it was a smart move to save Shredder for the next movie, but I am still very excited for him to show up. Alright, now it's time to talk about the cons. The first thing I didn't like was a minor inconvenience. They killed off Baxter Stockman a little too early. I feel like they could have done more with him since he's an important character in other adaptations, especially since his voice actor is Giancarlo Esposito. Yep, they hired Giancarlo freaking Esposito to play a minor character for a couple of minutes, and he ends up dying in the movie. Yep. When you have that actor in your movie, you don't fucking waste the owner of Los Pollos Hermanos in your movie. Anyway, I also didn't like that when the SWAT team was searching for Stockman's lab for anything suspicious, no one fucking noticed the ooze that went in the sewer. So, you're telling me when a whole fucking team was searching for anything suspicious in a science lab in some dude's basement, not one of them noticed a container of ooze that was sitting on the ground and eventually fell in the sewer? And they don't do anything about it until years later? Our government is so fucking retarded. Alright, so that's pretty much my only complaints about this film. Overall, I think that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is a great film and a fantastic way for me to return to this franchise, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. I'm going to give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem a 9 out of 10. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want me to review in the future. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.